If you're watching this and you're somewhere around weeks 6 to 8 of your program, this message is for you. I want to talk to you about something that almost no one prepares you for, but nearly everyone experiences when they commit to real change. This phase is often called the Valley of Despair. And before we go any further, I want you to hear this clearly. If motivation feels lower right now, if progress feels quieter, or if you're starting to question whether this is working, you are not failing. You are literally right on time. Here's what's actually happening. When you first start something new, motivation is high because novelty is high. Everything feels exciting. Every win comes quickly and every effort feels rewarding. Then the novelty wears off. Results don't disappear, but they become less obvious. The work feels more routine. Emotionally, the payoff feels delayed. This dip is very well documented in behavior change research. It shows up after the honeymoon phase and before habits and outcomes fully stabilize. Most people quit here, not because the plan stopped working, but because they misinterpret this phase as a problem. Physiologically and neurologically, this is what's happening. Your body is adapting to training stress. Your nervous system is learning efficiency. Strength gains become quieter and more technical. Body composition changes are happening beneath the surface. This is not regression. This is infrastructure being built. Now I want to talk about the most common mistake people make here. Ready? They change everything. They add more cardio, they restrict food harder, they overhaul the plan because discomfort feels urgent. That urge is normal, and following it is what derails progress. Here's what actually works in this phase. Do not change the plan unless your coach directs you to. Consistency beats intensity here. Second, shrink your time horizon. Stop thinking about the next 12 weeks. Focus on the next workout, the next meal, the next check-in. Third, use your coach. This phase is exactly why coaching exists. Say it out loud. Bring it to your check-in or your call. And finally, expect boredom. Boredom is not a red flag. It is a sign that habits are moving from emotional to automatic. If you stay through this phase, here's what almost always happens next. Motivation returns, but quieter. Confidence increases because you kept promises to yourself. Progress becomes more stable and more visible, and results last because they were built, not rushed. The Valley of Despair is not a warning sign, it's a checkpoint. If this resonates, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are building something that actually lasts. Bring this to your next check-in or coaching call if you need support, because here we move forward together.